right, so I've shared what I've been eating this entire past week, and I'm proud to announce that I've lost 2 whole pounds. Yay, congratulations to me. All right, so once again, here we are with some sunny side up eggs, 3 to be exact, and some coconut oatmeal basically. I put coconut oil in it and some oat milk and also some maple syrup and a little bit of salt and cinnamon, and that was it. The next thing I prepared was this chicken breast that I baked the day before. I just diced it up and I'm going to put it into the pan and just heat it up and season it up. And this is the chicken that I'm making for my chicken salad. Okay, so also this day I had some turkey chili. My family wanted chili, so that's exactly what I made. I made it homemade. I put my own seasonings in there. And then for lunchtime, I have this great big salad right here, like I've been having all week long. There's my homemade salsa that I'm adding to it. I've got the onions, broccoli, tomatoes, cilantro, romaine lettuce. Now I'm adding my chicken to it. This is a new favorite thing of mine, eating chicken salads. Y'all, you can't go wrong, okay? I'm gonna sprinkle me a little bit of cheese on there and this Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing. I've tried the ranch and the Caesar dressing. The Caesar dressing is absolutely my favorite. The ranch one, I'd have to say I probably won't be buying that one again because I really love the flavor of the Caesar dressing. I also made some cornbread to go with the black bean chili that I made. I forgot to show it to you all, but yes, I made black bean chili. And this is my meal for lunch. Okay, so for dinner, I was making myself a turkey burger, a double stacked, looks really delicious. But the only thing is, I tried out a different ground turkey meat and I absolutely hated the flavor of it. So I dumped this right here in the trash. I gave my dogs the turkey that was on the sandwich. I didn't eat this, okay? I was really looking forward to eating it, but I wasn't even really hungry. So I guess it all worked out. So I wound up just eating some granola and with some oat milk. And that was my dinner. And this was my full day of eating. I hope you've enjoyed it. And that is all. Here's everything that I ate today. I'm so proud of the way that I was able to eat very healthy, and I look forward to doing this every single day. So for breakfast, I had some scrambled eggs. That was 3 scrambled eggs with some dash seasoning on top, and also just a whole banana that I chopped in half right there. A very good start to my day. Now, this was something that I fixed for my children, and they had pancakes with strawberries and bananas with maple syrup on top. They really enjoyed it. Also made some waffles on the side, but I didn't have any of that, okay? So I also chopped up a half of a watermelon. My family runs through a half a watermelon in a day, sometimes more, it just depends on the day. So here's some nice fresh watermelon chopped up. I just sit this in the fridge, and by the end of the day, it is all gone because I have a big family. So I like to chop it into these little triangles, and this was a very sweet watermelon. I really did enjoy eating that watermelon. I had about 1 cup today. I went to get a second cup, but it was all gone. All right, so moving on to my lunch today. So I had a chicken salad with some olive oil in it, some dash seasoning. I also put some apple cider vinegar in it, and I used some I'm just showing you the pancakes that I put to the side for my family in case they wanted more. So here's the salad. It has romaine lettuce, cucumbers, dash seasoning, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, romaine lettuce, and it also has that what is that salad dressing name? I'm going to show you here in a second. So I also had an apple dash seasoning, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and there's the dressing, the Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing, avocado oil. It's very delicious, y'all. Give it a try. It's pretty pricey, so I'm probably going to try and see if I can make that myself. But this is my lunch with my salad, my chicken salad, and my apple. I really did enjoy it, especially with the cucumbers in it. So I also boiled some eggs. Now, if you want to make the perfect boiled eggs, this is what you have to do. Put your pot of water on the stove, heat it up, let it boil, then put your eggs in, and then set your timer for 12 minutes. I guarantee you the shells will come right off. So here are my boiled eggs. I drizzled some olive oil on top, and now I'm adding some of that Dash seasoning. Y'all, I can't have salt, so I'm using Dash seasoning for everything. No salt, none of that. No salty food. So I have to eat very, very healthy, and it's working. So this is just, my protein for the day. Look at those egg yolks. Not runny. I hate runny eggs. I'm sorry if y'all like runny eggs, but I just do not. So I like to cook them when they're done and soft. Okay. So that's how I like to eat my eggs. So I told you how to cook them properly. Give it a try. Let me know how it works in the comment section. I guarantee you, before I started cooking eggs like that, my shells would get stuck and it would tear my eggs apart every time it was time to take the shells off. So definitely try the method that I'm telling you about. I did find that method on a YouTube video. I'm sorry, I don't know who it was that I watched, but it was a man. And I said, let me try this. And it worked. So thank you to that guy who put that out there. So here's my dinner. I had a black bean burger patty. And even though it says spicy black bean burger on the package, it's not spicy at all. So this is the bread that I use. This is Dave's Killer Bread. Burger buns made with whole wheat. Very delicious. And I toasted mine on like level 3. And that was the salad dressing that I put on top of my burger. I was about to grab me some mayonnaise, but I said, wait a minute, let me try this out. And it was very delicious. So those are some French style green beans right there. They are from the can. They are no salt added. And I just added the Dash seasoning to it. So I had a bit of a sweet tooth later on that evening. So I went ahead and grabbed me a banana, the Truvia sugar in my closet, some creamy peanut butter, some plant-based oat milk right there, extra creamy, and also some strawberries. Now, I'm going to make myself a smoothie with all of this. And I'm just going to take half of the banana. I didn't put the whole banana in here. I just put the peanut butter, the strawberries, and then I had to add some oat milk to it. And that was the liquid that I used. I normally was using Orgain protein shake powder, but after cleaning up my diet and putting that in my smoothie, I realized it was giving me a stomach ache for like 2 straight days. And I took it out and I don't feel that feeling in my stomach any longer. Since I took that out of my diet, my stomach hasn't been hurting at all. So this is how I'm making my smoothies from now on. So this is the end result of it. So I also went ahead and after I finished blending it, I put some ice into my smoothie because I cannot stand a lukewarm smoothie. I cannot, I can't deal with that. I just got to have my smoothies ice cold. So make sure you put some ice into your smoothies. So this is the end result of making my smoothie. And this is my dessert for the end of the day. And this was my entire day of eating. Everything that I ate today, it's all in the video here for you all. I kind of got off of my making videos on what I'm eating, but I want to get back into that. So and it helps keep me on track too. So I'm going to be posting my what I eat in a day videos every single day. I'm sorry if, the content is too much, but I realize that doing this is really helpful to me. So I have to post it. I have to be intentional. And plus I get to look back at these videos when I feel like, oh, I don't know what to cook. I don't know what to make myself. I don't have any healthy ideas. What I'm going to do is just look back at my videos, and hopefully you all will use that for the same issue as well, so that you can know how you need to be eating every single day. I had a very well balanced day of eating today, and I'm proud of myself. And so that's actually day number 2. Day number 1, I didn't record, but for day number 1, I basically had salads all day, and that was pretty much it. And so that kicked off the start of me really understanding how I should truly be eating. And thank you to my viewers for helping me along the way, because I really do appreciate it, because I've always struggled with healthy eating, And I always felt like, oh, what I eat doesn't matter. But yes, it does. It does matter. If you want to lose the weight, if you want to get in shape, this matters 100%, as well as making sure you lift those weights and you do your cardio, okay? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Not going to make it too long, but I'll see you on the next one. Welcome to my What I Eat in a Day video. So I finally worked my way up from 5-pound weights to 25-pound weights on arm day. Super proud of myself. This workout right here really pushed me to my limits. I had to do 5 reps and then take a break and then come back in and do 5 more reps. You all, it's okay to start at 5-pound weights and eventually work yourself up. I've been lifting weights since December, so in addition to lifting these weights, I need to make sure that I'm eating right. So for breakfast, I had 3 sunny side up eggs as well as some oatmeal. That's a half a cup of oatmeal with about a half of a banana with some cinnamon and oat milk. This meal right here was so delicious. I used the dash seasoning for my eggs just to limit my salt intake. So for my second meal of the day, I had some salad. There's some romaine lettuce in there, some broccoli, some orange bell pepper, some grape tomatoes, some some cucumbers, and I used the apple cider vinegar as well as olive oil, and I used the primal ranch dressing. I did buy another jar. Even though I said I'm going to make my own, I still went ahead and bought another. I just wanted to try them out. And yeah, so that's what I had for, oh, and I also topped it with some chicken breast. And then I mixed everything up and I enjoyed this meal. So I also paired that with some, what is this? Hibiscus tea. And I also put a little Truvia sugar in it. I really enjoyed this drink. It tastes like Kool-Aid, y'all. Give it a try. And I'm going to show you the name of the brand that I bought. It's Tadin. Okay, there you have it. I got that from Walmart. And I would definitely buy this again. It wasn't too expensive. It's like 2 something for a 20 pack, I think. And I also had some boiled eggs on the side. Like I told you before, make sure you boil your water first and then cook your eggs for 12 minutes once the water is boiling. Okay, so here was my dinner. I had another black bean burger. Y'all, this was so good. Okay, so what I did, I had a banana, some broccoli on the side, and I put that black bean burger on a Dave's bread hamburger bun and put some lettuce, tomato, pickle. I forgot my onion and some Gouda cheese. This was my dinner. It was so delicious, y'all. Try this meal out. So if you're struggling to eat right, I'm on this path finally after realizing what I truly needed to do. Thank you to my viewers for helping me along the way. I really do appreciate your help. So I hope this is helpful to someone out there, and I'll see you tomorrow for What I Eat in a Day. If you're someone who keeps delaying starting your fitness journey, don't worry about how far you have to go. Just get started and remain consistent, and your body will take care of the rest. I just want to show you all the changes that I've made in the past 6 months. For all of you out there who don't believe that fitness or exercise is even worth it, let me show you. All right? This is me 6 months ago, struggling to do jumping jacks. This is me currently. I just want you all to see the difference so that you can understand that yes, it's worth it. Yes, the working out is worth it. Even if the nutrition aspect of your fitness journey is horrible. With the help of my viewers, I finally learned how to eat properly. So that's why you're getting What I Eat in a Day videos every single day to help you along your journey. So I hope you enjoy this. So for the first meal of my day, I had 3 sunny side up eggs. I know I cooked them a little too long, but I was doing something else and that happened. So I paired that with some watermelon. That's about a cup of watermelon. And I also had some oatmeal. Now I'm taking this coconut oil and I'm putting it into my oatmeal. It gives it a nice rich flavor. And instead of using butter, I just use the coconut oil. And I also put in some cinnamon. This helps with blood sugar, spikes. It gives the oatmeal a nice flavor as well. And I'm taking this dash seasoning. If you're someone who needs to control your salt intake, this dash seasoning is very delicious. It's very herby. It does the job, okay? Especially for eggs. And then for my oatmeal, I like to add in some oat milk. Now you can get the either the extra creamy or just the regular oat milk. It tastes about the same. So that is my first meal of the day. It's so delicious. And what I'm doing is just kind of keeping my breakfast the same way every single day, as well as my lunch. So for my lunch, I added some chicken breast, some orange bell pepper, this Gouda cheese, some Roma tomatoes, some cucumbers, and I also put some Prime Kitchen ranch dressing in there. I really like the Primal Kitchen salad dressing is really good. And under that all is some romaine lettuce. I also added some olive oil into it. Time to restock my olive oil because I am completely out now. And I'm also going to add in some of the Dash seasoning. Now, I put this stuff on everything. It's just made up of herbs, It's 0 sodium in it, so that works for me. So I went ahead and paired this salad with an apple, and that was my lunch for the day. I'm just keeping things simple and easy so that I don't go off track, but I'm still eating good, y'all. All right, so for dinner, I had 4 boiled eggs. I had some sweet potato fries that I cooked in the air fryer. I also had a spicy bean burger. I'm showing you all closer. So here goes some air fried sweet potatoes with seasonings on them. And I also put some of the Dash seasoning on my boiled eggs with some olive oil. I had 4 of those. Make sure you boil your water first and then put your eggs in for 12 minutes. And then I paired that with some broccoli, and I had the ranch from Primal Kitchen. Really tasty dressing in there. And there's my spicy black bean burger. It's not spicy at all, but it's a really good bean patty. So I had a really nice dinner. Yeah, I'm going to keep all of my meals the same. Well, they're going to be the same, but they're going to have different ingredients every single day, just to, kind of play with the vegetables and the fruits and different things like that. So just to give you all an idea of how I'm eating, y'all, this is so good. I'm so happy I finally reached this point in my fitness journey where I'm like totally on point with my eating habits. So I know I'm going to see even more change now, and everything's coming together. And so thank you all for being here for this journey. I really do appreciate every single one of you all's presence. Y'all don't know how much it means to me, but I thank you so much for encouraging me and motivating me along this journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope it makes your fitness journey a little bit easier on you. I'm Kindly Kimberly. Remember that everybody is beautiful, but you also have to remember that health is wealth, and wealth takes care of everything else. I want y'all to take care, stay motivated, stay true to yourself, be honest with yourself. You can get through this. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. As someone who used exercise to tone my body after being out of shape from not exercising for 2 whole years after baby number 7, I'm using food to heal as well. So for breakfast, I had 3 sunny side up eggs, and I also had some oatmeal with some banana, coconut oil, oat milk, and cinnamon. Very delicious meal. I seem to be having this meal every single morning. I'm so happy to eat it every single day that I wake up. And on top of that, it's delicious and nutritious. For my second meal of the day, I decided to go ahead and prep all of my vegetables so that I can just have it in the fridge. Thank you to my viewer who suggested this as well. So I went ahead and chopped up some romaine lettuce. I went ahead and made some homemade pico or salsa, and I also chopped up some bell peppers, and I pan-seared some chicken breast. So delicious, y'all. Do not use the canned chicken breast. It is disgusting. Okay, so I chopped up some broccoli, some cilantro, some cucumbers right there, and some white onions. And I also made some sauce to go on the cucumbers, which was balsamic vinegar and lemon juice and some salt. And I also chopped up some little grape tomatoes. So these veggies are currently sitting in my fridge, but making the chicken salad, man, it was so delicious. And I also used the Primal Kitchen salad dressing. So here's my salad once I tossed everything into my bowl. I got the salsa, I got the white onions, I got the grilled chicken breast. I've got everything that I need. So there's the dressing that I used for my salad, y'all. This salad was so good, I actually went and made me a second salad. Eat your vegetables. And I paired that with some nice, delicious, sweet watermelon. I really enjoyed this meal. And on top of that, I seem to be eating the same lunch every single day as well. Just adding a variety of vegetables, and this really satisfies me and keeps me on track. So definitely go ahead and pre-chop your vegetables and get it together so you don't have to come into your kitchen every single day and trying to make everything when you're super hungry. Being super hungry and not having anything prepared already is definitely something that's going to cause you to go off track and eat things that you shouldn't be eating. Because guess what? Even though we're getting ourselves in shape physically, we also want to get ourselves together nutrition wise. All right, so my daughter, she went ahead and made some lasagna yesterday. This is not a vegetable lasagna. It's just a no vegetable, no meat lasagna. It just has cheese and, diced tomatoes and all that good stuff in there. So I did have a little piece of this, just to taste it for my daughter. So it was really good. And, we still have more in the fridge, so we don't have to cook today. All right. So for, of course, my last meal of the day, y'all know my favorite thing to eat is burgers and fries. So my ground turkey meat is currently frozen, so I have to remember to thaw that out. But that is a black bean burger with some sweet potato fries and some ketchup on the side. And I've been eating the same meal for the past 5 days, I believe. If you go back and watch all of the uploads that I made, I'm happy with these meals. Like, I don't feel like I'm tired of them yet. So I may just be onto something. Another thing I'd like to tell you all is when you're choosing breads, make sure you're choosing whole grains or whole wheat breads. For one, I do prefer the whole wheat buns over what I ate today, but I was out of them, so I had to make do with what I had, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and order some more buns, and then you'll begin to see more whole wheat breads in my videos. The same way I kept my fitness journey in check by just doing the same things all the time, maybe what's needed is to just eat the same foods all the time. Make it simple for myself. And that's exactly what I've experienced. And so today, this would be day number 5 of me eating properly. Aren't y'all proud of me? I'm very proud of myself. And so let's continue to do this. Let's continue to get our health in order. And I think I'm going to be okay. I have to be honest with you all. Restarting your fitness journey is going to be the hardest thing you've ever had to do. In December 2021, I had baby number 7, my only son, and I would spend the next 4 months getting myself back in shape through exercising. After that, I completely quit, gave up on myself, and spent 2 years gaining over 30 pounds more than my postpartum weight. Fast forward to January 2024, I began my fitness program once again. So now that I'm consistent with my exercise, it's time for me to take my nutrition seriously. I finally figured out how to eat healthy. It took me all this time to figure it out. So let's go ahead and get into what I eat in a day. So for breakfast, I had my 3 sunny side up eggs and oatmeal. Very basic, very simple. I have this breakfast every single morning. I haven't switched it up. I actually crave it as soon as I wake up in the morning time. And I know what I'm going to have every single day. It's something so simple, something so easy. It keeps me on track. So there's my 3 sunny side up eggs. There's my delicious 1/2 cup of oatmeal. Make sure you're measuring out your oatmeal. For every cup of water, you can put 1/2 cup of oatmeal. And I'm sprinkling on some cinnamon. And I got that big container of cinnamon from Sam's Club. And then I put some coconut oil on it instead of using butter. Gives it a nice rich flavor. And now I'm using my oat milk. And I just showed you the brand name. They have 2 different kinds. They have regular and they have extra creamy. And now I'm using the last little bit of my Truvia stevia leaf sweetener. This really tastes like sugar. Okay, so if you're looking for a sugar substitute, grab you some of that Truvia in that little jar. I don't like the one that's in the bag. And I also had this banana. I put 1/2 on my oatmeal. I put the other 1/2 on the side. I think I eat about 2 bananas a day. I'll have one for breakfast and I'll also have one, right before I go to bed or after I exercise. So a little while later, because that breakfast didn't hold very long, I went and got me some watermelon. I keep watermelon in the fridge during the summertime, and my children love it. So for lunch today, I kind of switched my meals around. Instead of having my black bean burger for dinner, I had it for lunch today because it was a lot quicker to prepare because I hadn't taken my chicken breast out of the freezer for my salad. So I just made some sweet potato fries. I put the coconut oil on there, gave them a nice rub around just like that with some paprika and some salt in there. So that's how I season my fries, and I do not fry them in oil on stovetop. I just go ahead and pop them into the air fryer. Make sure your air fryer is preheated, okay? You want to get that sizzle when you throw your fries in there. And I also cooked some black bean burgers right there on the side. Now, don't do what I did and cook them standing up like that. Lay them flat because halfway through the cooking cycle, they slumped over, okay? But I was able to fix them in time. So here I am. I had to use Mrs. Baird's jumbo buns because I'm out. Well, I'm out of my wheat buns, but I did order more, so I have them for my lunch the next day. So that's the rest of the fries. Well, those are the fries and the black bean burgers in there. So I just went ahead and topped my burger with some tomatoes, some white onions, and some romaine lettuce here on the top. And I put all the toppings on my burger. And I also put, I think I put Gouda cheese on it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I put it on there today or if I had it without the Gouda cheese. If I had it without the Gouda cheese, it's because I thought that I was out of Gouda cheese. But I think I do have Gouda cheese in the fridge, but I can't remember if I put it on there or not. So yeah, I didn't put it on there today. Okay, so here I have the Primal Kitchen, what is that, Caesar dressing. Very delicious. My favorite to eat with my salad and put on my burger instead of using mayo. So drizzle some mustard over there. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with the top bun. My bun is toasted. I just toasted it on like 3 and it didn't, really toast very much. I don't like a heavily toasted bun. I just like it toasted just enough. And there are my sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries are so good, y'all, especially with ketchup. Give them a try. Just slice you some up. Throw you some salt and pepper and paprika and onion powder, garlic powder on them, and some oil. Throw them in your air fryer. Can't beat it. A very delicious meal here. I have this meal every day. All right, so this is the reason I didn't have chicken salad for lunch, because my chicken was in the freezer. So I was able to go ahead and cook it in the oven and completely done. And so I just, I'm done with that. So I didn't have that for dinner though. I also made some baked chicken wings for my family. These were so delicious. Y'all, had 2 of these for dinner instead of making my chicken salad. I'm coming up with some good recipes here, y'all. I'm trying to eat clean. I'm trying to stick to my eating plan. So I had a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I went ahead and made me some of my hibiscus tea. If y'all haven't tried this, it tastes like Kool-Aid. So get y'all some hibiscus tea. 20 bags for like $2 and something at Walmart. And just gonna let it brew, let it do what it does. And then I'll be adding in some true sugar. Okay, so my daughter wanted some french fries, so I made her some russet potatoes instead of sweet potatoes. Same process, but on these I put melted butter on them, and then I put salt and paprika on them, and then I threw them in the air fryer. Very good. Cook them about 15 minutes in the air fryer. Don't overstuff your air fryer, or it will take your french fries forever to cook, and they just won't taste the same because they'll be too overly crowded. Okay, so here is my Truvia once again, and I forgot to order me some more of this, so I won't be able to have any tea for tomorrow because I don't have any Truvia sugar. I just like to drink my tea with a little bit of sugar in it. So I think for my oatmeal, since I don't have any Truly, I'm going to be putting some maple syrup in my oatmeal for tomorrow. All right, so as you all know, I didn't make lasagna. My 17-year-old daughter made lasagna. She's a lasagna maker. I had some of that. And then for dinner, I went ahead and just had 2 of those baked chicken wings and paired that with some cucumbers with some of my homemade sauce. It's just lemon juice and balsamic vinegar and a little bit of salt. And these cucumbers were really delicious. I suggest eating cucumbers by themselves. Eat them all up before you eat your chicken, okay? I don't know, it just gets a weird flavor when I eat it with the chicken. So there you have it. That was my full day of eating yesterday. I stayed on track. I'm happy about that. And I'm looking forward to the health update and the health benefits that I'm going to see from this, in addition to my exercising.